Stewart with Astier, Laney Hamilton, Jones, and Johannes for the Liberty. And it's lost by New York as we go over to Steph Manacero.
Yeah, I talked with Kristen Mann, player development coach, coming out of the was just to have poise. And guys, I think they're having a lot of fun along with that poise.
A very good advertisement, Steph, for what they want to do now and over the 44-game grind as Morrow gets a good look but misses. Stick back is there, though, for Kennedy Burke. You come from Golden State. What are you going to implement?
Yeah.
So far, so good after 20 minutes.
So good. I mean, how often do you hear a coach say everything is going right now? And that's a taste of it. Beautiful pass from JJ.
23, a 68-39 lead for the Liberty. The Sun with Diamond Miller, Brittany Griner, Ranisa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, and Kennedy Burke. And here for Stewart out of Connecticut. Seeks her fourth WNBA title this year. 1-2 with Seattle, 1 with the Liberty as Miller strokes the 3 for Connecticut.
There was a mix-up. Laney Hamilton got caught on the screen, couldn't get out to recover. Gets a wide open 3.
Diamond Miller with 11 points. And on the screen, Morrow got hip checked, and it's going the other way. Jonquel Jones with her second.
Lanija, they have so much rapport with each other, and they just constant communication throughout the night.
Miller to the left, and Diamond Miller with a good start, 13th. And the steal. Miller to the rack. Denied by Stewie, straight up. Wow. Almost got another, but the sneak in from Morrow for 2, and Chris DeMarco wants timeout for the Liberty.
Well, it means a lot. It means that all the sacrifice that we we put for 30 years is 30 years.
It's a long time. Good start for this team. You think about the big 3 getting even bigger this season. What's the potential for this team?
Potential is great. And you know, and I see that we're also getting shots on the inside. We're not just kind of living and dying by the 3-pointer, which is good because, you know, you're going to have those nights where the ball's not going in the hoop. But, you know, I think it's a lot of potential.
Dominique at the LA Forum against the Liberty won that game. She's sitting with the fact that one of the original teams could pay it off is really special.
Well, it seems that it almost made him emotional talking about. This is wonderful. Court origins, the jerseys, the colors, everything, but the players getting their money, the practice facilities that are coming into play, players getting spoiled, treated like pros, and it's just a beautiful thing for her to see, and you can kind of almost see her getting emotional to talk about it, and I love the young hunter this season. They know that all the veterans have worked so hard to get them this year.
4 to shoot for the Liberty. Astier denied. Big swat by Rivers with
her shot blocking ability.
Stewart has to launch, blocked by Griner. So back-to-back blocks for the first year for the Sun in Connecticut, 2003, after they moved from Orlando. So as part of both franchises in their first years. Now Jones and Griner collide, and Jones
wanting Gigi to give her space to come to the basketball.
Rivers strokes it good, and Sanaya Rivers, her second year, 8. And Rivers now with 5 points. And we're going the other way, offensive on New York. That's their 6th turnover this half, with only 4. Backdoor not there for Burke. Miller inside, Griner over Jones. Back of the rim, and loose ball foul on Astier. So that's the 3rd on the Liberty this quarter. With not even 4 minutes.
Rivers and the Liberty in the first half is doing a nice job of limiting them to 1 shot, but they just keep coming at you. Some offensive rebounding in.
Brittany Griner for Connecticut. Stewart off a big screen. It's going the other way. Smidoda in for the Sun. Under 6 to go in the 3rd. A 20-point lead for the Liberty, 70-50. Diamond Miller swarmed by Stewart, and it's really getting called tight now, but it's going the other way. Up 3 seconds on Connecticut.
Game left to play, and Connecticut playing really hard on the defensive end.
Whoa!
My goodness.
Morrow down, Stewart tumbles over. And it's on Morrow.
And I don't think it was anything extra. And I think the first initial thought was Morrow might have extended the leg.
As many as 31 tonight. Hahn inside for Stewart. Turns and finishes.
You know, Stewart absolutely has to get the back situation. 6'1" Morrow, just not long enough to handle Stewart.
Off the turnover, Johannes fires, knocks it down. 5 threes for Marine Johannes. Timeout. Nope. Yes, timeout Connecticut. Addie back.
Yeah.
That goes way back to the early years.
Got to.
I don't know where she's been the last couple, but she's here tonight.
She was in the commercial, right, with Benija, unveiling new jerseys.
Yep. Nice scoop by Diamond Miller. She'll get a bigger role when he's back in line.
I definitely think so. With this team, a unique opportunity for her. And she's looking really confident out there, finding her shot, running around on the defensive end, impacting the game. Whatever.
Burke avoids Gardner. Burke, Nelson Adota, Ledger Walker, the rookie out of UCLA, Morrow, and Miller for the Sun. Miller gets free off the screen. In and out. There's Hahn for the rebound. Gardner from Stewart. Stewie lines it up. And that's way off. Rebound to Miller. Behind the back. Diamond to the rim, blocked by Stewart. And Stewie with another block. That's her second officially.
And Miller talks to the refs, get frustrated on the bump, going to the basket. Oh, when she split the defenders, it was clean. Stewart been having great timing on her block.
You want to see some fire from your young players.
Yeah.
You're down 24. And they're playing for more purpose this season. Nelson Adota steps on Hahn, too strong. Van Loo, Johannes can't get there.
Up the speed, running the play. She's just been simple, making the simple plays here tonight.
The fast break points are 17-1. Morrow for 3, nails it for Connecticut.
Hey, if I'm Morrow, I'm gonna keep taking that shot. I keep sagging off of her. You look at the numbers, not particularly a three-point shooter, but if you leave her that wide open, showcase what you've been working on in the offseason.
John Paul Jones, driving room to finish.
She's so poised in traffic, just keeps the ball high.
Ledger Walker threw a little step back there. Oh, Laney Hamilton fouled by Burke. And it's going the other way. That's the 5th on Connecticut. 6'4", 60 on the league, 3-time All-Star. First team WNBA in 2023, her breakout season. And she ended the Liberty season last year with Phoenix. Scored 23 in that game 3. Their chance at a repeat. Stewart back out there with Johannes, Hahn, Astier, and Laney Hamilton. Look at the moves by Johannes. Stewart missing the 3. Hahn with the rebound, and she's fouled. Space, you get the big 3 back, and then you had Sabali. Stewart, no, rebound for Beard. 4 right there.
I mean, incredible. And I know with the injuries, it's going to be some time before fans see it all coming to fruition. You know, what they've been working on offensively, defensively, different schemes.
Van Lith with the nice touch. Thiebish and Raquel Carrera are closing things out overseas.
Yeah, more length. Even Beck Allen.
Intercept, Johannes, no. Would have been her 6-3. I mean, it's just a relentless pace. And the fact that you mentioned it, the offensive rebounds for the Liberty, when they're playing this fast, Johannes again. There's number 6 from 3. It's
tears and tears on you, and that's the identity that Liberty have had for quite some time. They play hard, and they just keep coming from all facets. And point of concern last season. It has to be better this year on the offensive rebounding front to get some second chance points, but also defensive rebounds. They have to limit teams. They gave up one of the most offensive boards last season.
Hahn misses. The Sun. Metro Walker with Meekins. The rookie is out of UCLA. Nelson Adota, Van Lith, and Beers. You've got three rookies, a fifth-year player, Nelson Adota, and Van Lith in his second year, and now Van Lith couldn't get an opening. Swarmed, knocked loose by Stewart. Johannes in a race to the rim. Stewart tip no good. Meekins looking for trailers. Van Lith is short. 89-64 Liberty with under 7 left. Astier for Jones.
Wants to be a facilitator, to playing her role on this team.
3 days in Uncasville. Meekins with the basket. Then they go on a 5, not an easy start.
But this schedule isn't easy in the league. I mean, it's going to be tough. And starting the year like that, so many young players talk about getting thrown in the fire. They are doing just that. Brittany Griner talked about being together, learning each other. It's so much fun playing with this roster.
Coming up, retired as the longtime coach at Northwestern. So what'd she do?
Now that's dope.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
And now
that's how you go out.
right into the thick of the season. Griner for 3 misses. Here's Gardner. Spin move. Ooh. No. Rebound. Meekins sets up Sanaya Rivers. Morrow for 3. No. 5 threes for Johannes. 17 points on the night. Flick to Jones from Van Loo. Ledger Walker off the mark. And Jones able to gobble up the rebound.
In the offseason, they've added so much more depth, perimeter shooting. They got the #1 pick, of course, in A.Z. Fudd.
Hey, point to the passer. Hahn with the 3. Yeah, Chris DeMarco. That's a great ATO. And that gets you fired up in your debut.
Well, I love this.
94-66, and he's as fired up as he's been all night. Miller catch and shoot 3 ball. And a loose ball foul on Connecticut. Might see a lot of that in Brooklyn in 2026. Van Loo hands off. Gardner inside for 2. A 30-point lead. The Sun with Rivers, Morrow, Miller, Griner, and Ledger Walker. 3 ball not there for Sanaya Rivers. Yesterday, and you say, how do you have 2 players at this point? Well, the Liberty were down to 7. Van Loo off the crossover, hits the 3. Largest with 33.
Well, she did tell us she loves playing in New York. And I can see.
Spinorama and finish.
That was a really tough finish.
Yeah. Both Phoebish and Carrera overseas for the Liberty. Temporary. They were allowed to add 2 players, now 1 on hardships. Liberty by 31 as we check in with Steph.
Yeah, let's talk about Julie Van Loo.
Thing for this team. And how crazy is it that, wow.
Yeah, we were talking off the air with the 2 players.
Absolutely, an audition to come out here, show your best stuff, show how you can play your role on any team. And look at the urgency that these players have had to adjust out here tonight.
Van Loo from Griffin.
I would have loved that. The 2 hardship contract players and kicking out to the 3-pointer.
Hurt, 2 chances, misses both. Morrow comes up empty and knocks knocked out last by Connecticut. To the pass tonight. As the Liberty begin their 30th season with the old school look, the court, the uniforms. But in so many ways, it's about the net. And the Liberty, as good on paper as any team entering play, has looked the part so far tonight with nearly 38 minutes expired. And Morrow converts for the Sun. Anissa Morrow with 11 now. Final 2 minutes. To the wickets of Hahn and out of bounds to the Sun.
I love what.
First year here was in 2019, again in 2022 and 23. A couple of years in China, no WNBA. And here she is as Morrow hits a step back. She's got 13 tonight.
That was really nice on the floor and with a tough defender in Lainey Hamilton.
Hahn for three. There it is.
Fan favorite, and you can hear it. BG too late on the closeout. Hahn makes him pay.
Gardner from Van Loo. That's her 10th assist.
What a beautiful pass. A lot of dribbles. She just gets the ball out. Advances the pass.
A career high in assists for Van Loo as Morrow hits again. Gives